Hello everyone, Greg Poofall here. I have a video to give to you, an informational video about what to expect when you come to church at the beginning of June and as far as communion is concerned. Maybe you've heard something that we're going to try to do the weekend of June 6th moving forward is called continuous flow communion. The purpose for this is so we can take the next steps into trying to get back to some sort of normalcy the way that it was prior to COVID. Thursday nights is going to remain the same. We're going to still have masks required, and also for communion, you're still going to get those little bags with the communion elements inside. But Saturday and Sunday is going to be different. It's going to be what I've mentioned already called continuous flow communion. Now, what is that? That might be a question you have on your heart. Well, that's the purpose of this video. With the help of some of my young friends, we are hoping to give you an informational video as far as what is continuous flow. So please sit back and watch this video. And it's my prayer that God will be able to answer some of the questions that you may have. If you still have some questions, obviously you may ask those questions. But coming June 6th, that weekend, is when we are going to try to implement these changes for Saturday and Sunday worship. So, without further ado, here is that information for you.
We are now going to continue on in the instructional portion of it. You'll notice that the usher will be there to usher you exactly where you need to go. There will be proper spacing in front of you, and also you will each have to be able to take a communion registration and put it in the basket on your way in as you come up to get the elements.
Take and eat the body of Christ. Take and drink the blood of Christ.
Please notice that there is proper spacing in between so you can feel safe at taking one on your own. After you are done with that, you will take your empty cup and place it into the receptacle and go back to your seat. We're now going to give you a bird's eye view of what this will look like, especially with the center sections. You'll note where the card distribution can go, and on your way up, again, follow the instruction of the usher as you come forward. You will stop at each of the stations to receive both the bread and then the wine. And there will be a receptacle place for you to place those empty containers as well. Now, for those of you who are going to be sitting upstairs, we will also have an usher here to direct you down the steps and through the hallway in order to then go down the side where an usher will also greet you, and you will continue to take the Lord's Supper as directed in the video earlier. Maybe one final question you may have when you're all done: now what? You will return to your seats and you'll have moments where you can sit and reflect and meditate on the very true body and blood of what it means for you. And then when all have received the Lord's Supper, the pastor then will be there to give one blessing upon all people.
Well, there's that instructional video for you as far as what continuous flow is all about. I pray that this video helped to answer some of the questions you may have as far as what to expect with continuous flow. If you do still have any questions, feel free to ask us. There is still a couple weeks in between now and when this change will be implemented in our church. Otherwise, I pray that God goes with every one of you and blesses you as we try to take the next step into a little bit of normalcy in our life.